Good morning, this is Shelby Law with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Sunday, August 16th, 2015. With the change in weather pattern that we've had to a more stable westerly flow, we have no significant impacts for the short term. There are some gusty west to northwest winds expected along the Snake River Plain on Monday. However, those will be strongest over south central and southeast Idaho. Lightning activity yesterday was limited to just mainly south central and eastern Utah. Last night and into this morning there was a little wave that moved through northern Utah for some lightning activity there. The storms in southern and eastern Utah were accompanied by only light precipitation. Precipitation percent of normal for the last 7 and 30 days are shown here. There's some areas that have received a fair amount of precipitation over the last 30 days, but there are some really dry spots as well, especially the mountains of western and central Idaho and portions of western and central Utah. Initial attack yesterday was a little bit lighter, with most of the fires staying small. This morning's water vapor imagery shows the high located over the southwest U.S., with generally westerly flow across the northwest as that low is located to the north and east. Significant fire potential has moderated somewhat across the north with this cooler and stable dry atmosphere. However, further south over western and southern Nevada, fire danger is higher and will be increasing through the week. Temperatures are still mild across the north, with very warm temperatures over western and southern Nevada. Thunderstorms will be quite isolated this afternoon over the mountains of mainly eastern Utah. On Monday and Tuesday, a trough drops into the northern Rockies, bringing a cold front and increase in winds to mainly northern and eastern portions of the Great Basin. No moisture is really expected to move into the basin, so skies will remain generally sunny. This little trough will keep temperatures on the mild side, especially over central and eastern Idaho and western Wyoming. But the minimum relative humidities are still quite low, especially over Nevada and creeping into parts of western Utah. On Tuesday, that northwest flow will continue across the geographic area with a low to the north and east. This will bring that dry air down into southern and central Utah for low relative humidities. But it will also bring a little shot of cooler air to much of Utah. Temperatures will still stay quite warm over western and southern Nevada, where we are seeing our lowest relative humidities. Tuesday could be a gusty day with northwest winds across much of Utah as that cold front moves through. On Wednesday, mild northwesterly flow continues, keeping the area of increasing fire danger mainly over Nevada and western Utah. More of the same is expected for Thursday and Friday as dry westerly flow continues. On Saturday, temperatures will begin to increase as the weak ridge strengthens over the region. These maps indicate that there really is no chance of precipitation through the next 7 days across the geographic area. Fire danger still remains elevated across the mountains of western Idaho, although those values have come down slightly from where they were yesterday and will stabilize over the next few days with cooler temperatures in place. Further south over central and southern Nevada, fire danger indices are on the upswing with hot and dry conditions in place there. The extended forecast, taking us into the last week of August, is calling for somewhere around normal temperatures for much of the Great Basin and below normal precipitation. This concludes today's fire potential briefing. Please check back tomorrow for the latest updates.